I know this says home sweet home, but mind you, the hospital is not my home and will never be my home in Jesus' name.
Hi guys, it's Lari, back at it again by God's grace. If you're first time tuning in, welcome to my channel. My name's Larissa, but you may call me Lari right after you smack the subscribe button and you hit the bell so you're notified every time I upload. So, it's been a while and the reason for my absence will be explained in this video. So, if you follow me on social media, you may already have an idea or like a little gist of why I've been absent, and most of it actually all of it has to do with lupus. This will not be a diagnosis story. I have planned on making a video about that. If that's something you guys want to see sooner than later, let me know in the comments below, but it's definitely going to be posted. But I was editing this vlog, I realized that I didn't really have an intro. I started vlogging, so I guess a mini intro, a mini like history of my past and a global overview would be nice. 2 years ago or 3 years ago in 2018, May 2018, I was diagnosed with lupus, an autoimmune disorder. An autoimmune disorder is basically when, how do I explain this? Like, your immune system is the engine of your body that protects you from like diseases and stuff, your little soldiers. And now an autoimmune disorder is when that same engine attacks itself, like when the white cells attack themselves, basically. I'm not a doctor, even though I have become an expert in the lupus area. And there's different kinds of lupus. You can tell if someone has lupus by the butterfly rash they have on their face. Mine only appears when I'm going through a really bad flare-up, because I'm more dark skinned and I'm black. You really can't see it unless you're really looking at me and you're really staring. So yeah, 2 years ago I was diagnosed with lupus, and since then I've had approximately 2 to 8 long hospital stays. In long hospital stays, I mean stays that lasted more than a month. So like a relapse phase or like a really bad flare-up where I had to be hospitalized. One of the hardest things of having lupus, at least for me, if it's something that you relate to, comment below, let me know about your experience, is the fact that you feel like you're constantly letting people you love down. Mentally, you have a plan, you plan things out, you're determined, but then you physically can't do it because you just can't. And then you feel like you're letting the people you love down. The truth is, obviously you're not, but at the moment, that's what you feel. Another thing is also hair loss, which is something obviously I am mentally preparing myself for this time around, because the first time it was shocking. I didn't realize how much hair I would lose. Hair grows back, and my hair will grow back in Jesus' name, so I'm just gonna wait. But at least I'm going to be experimenting a lot with like different hairstyles, wigs, headband wigs. I'm very excited for that. So stay tuned for like headband wigs, tutorials, headband wigs hauls, whether they be synthetic or human hair. It took me being broken down by lupus to realize that we stress about the little things in life and that we should really see life as a gift. The fact that you wake up in the morning, you breathe, you take your first breath, you're independent, you can wash yourself, bathe yourself, do those simple things we take for granted. Once you realize how what a blessing all things are, things alive, you start seeing things differently. There were days where I could not bathe myself and I couldn't do my intimate intimate stuff, as in like, you know, going to the bathroom by myself, you know, shower. When I begin to be very ungrateful for like something really stupid, sometimes I just stop, sit back and think that like, what are you doing? You were literally scraping death's door. Like, you were right there. You're alive, you're breathing. Why are you so ungrateful? Lupus has no cure. It can only be treated. And there's different stages of lupus. Well, ever since I was diagnosed with lupus, my treatment had been going well. When I'm taking my medication, that is very important. So 2018, I was hospitalized a few times during that year. 2019, the same thing. 2020 though, was basically the year of my comeback, I guess. I was not hospitalized even once, and I started college again. Now, throughout the whole year, everything was going fine. I was starting to gain back weight, because when I was diagnosed, I lost a lot of weight and a lot of things happened. I lost a lot of hair. A lot happened. So 2020 was my year. I know it was a shitty year for everybody, but for me, it was amazing. And in December is when everything started changing. So in December, I went to Benin for Christmas vacation. And we stayed there. We were planning on staying there for a month. And that's when I started developing my first symptoms of the relapse that I experienced. I developed a cough. At first, that cough, not that scary at all, felt like a normal cough. Then it kept lasting, and a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, and each week, each time, it was getting worse and worse. There were days where I couldn't sleep because I was coughing. So finally I had an ultrasound done and stuff, and they said that, not an ultrasound, it was a radio, a scanner done, and they said that basically it was just pulmonary infection, and that was it. Meanwhile, the antibiotics that I took did not work. Every cough medicine that I took did not work. And during that time, I had stopped taking my medication consistently. My medications were basically prednisone, Celcept, and the famous Plaquenil. In 2018, when I was first diagnosed, the doctors tried rituximab, which is another form of treatment for lupus, but my body literally just swelled that up. Like, yeah, you're taking 2 doses basically. The first dose was fine, second dose was fine, and then 2 weeks later, after my second dose, I relapsed. The doctors checked my blood, and there was no ounce of that treatment in my body. So since then, I've been taking Celcept. So Celcept replaced my rituximab. So I had always planned on sharing my lupus experience on YouTube, but I've always pushed it back, and I just kept pushing it back. It's not perfect. I had like a whole day in the life of a lupus warrior filmed, a week in the life, my quarantine routine as a lupus. I had all of that, but I just kept pushing it back, like nah, let me post about something more about this, about that. But I think as of right now, there's no more pushing back. Like, this is a part of my life, and part of the reason why I've been so absent on YouTube. And YouTube's something that I really, really want to do. And each time I've taken a big break is mostly always because of this freaking lupus. So I was like, you know what? Boom. I'm gonna share my experience. There's no escaping anymore. Lupus is literally part of my life now. Since I'm living with it, living through it, I will be more active because I can share it with you guys. The reason why I want to share my experience with lupus is also because a lot of people battle with chronic illness, and especially lupus, but not a lot of people know about it, know of it, and know basically what it's like having it, what it's like for someone with lupus to live on every single day. Lupus is a two-sided bitch, okay? It's really hard to explain what lupus is like to someone who does not have lupus, does not experience chronic pain. You might look completely fine, like all done up, and you might be looking good, okay? Like looking snatched, but on the inside, you feel like death. Your body might be aching, Different parts of your body might be in pain. You might feel sick and tired, but no one knows looking at you. And the thing is, when the lupus starts showing itself, that's when it's gotten really bad. Sadly, it gets to that point for people to actually care and actually realize that, oh shit, she is sick. Yes, I'm speaking from experience, whether it be from my family or friends. And the thing is, I don't really hold grudges because I don't expect them to understand. Sharing my experience basically in hopes of educating the clueless. If you have like a sibling, a brother, a friend who has a chronic illness or lupus, I think you should share, you should watch my channel, inform yourself so you have an idea, so you get a glimpse in their life of what it's like to live with chronic pain. Like I was saying, I was in Benin. I was planning on staying there for a month, and then I got sick. I got seriously sick, and I was actually planning on vlogging when I was there. That did not happen. I spent my days coughing, and I was supposed to leave the end of January, and I ended up coming back to France early March. I was supposed to come back the end of January because I started classes the 1st of February. So while this was happening, I was still in school. I had refused to drop out or take the semester off because I was like, I just started college again. There's no way I'm just giving up like that. So while I was hospitalized in Paris, I was still in school. I go to the American Business School of Paris and I'm studying international business. Basically sharing my experience, raw, real experience, because not only to inform people who have no idea what it's like living with chronic illness, but also to let people who are suffering from the same predicament, that they're not alone experiencing this. We're lupus warriors and we may lose a few battles, but the war is not over. I know, it sounds mad corny, but it's true. There's like a whole community of us out there. That's actually one of the things that really keep me motivated. Like I'm part of like a few lupus warriors communities on Facebook. If you're in one of those groups, hey, how are you? I don't post a lot, and I'm just there to gain information, feel that loving energy that people share in these groups. It's always a special moment when you're surrounded or like you hear other people through the same thing you're going. It makes you feel like you're not alone and you're a part of something special. These few weeks on my channel, I will be posting vlogs, especially those where, you know, you can really sense, really appreciate the life of a lupus warrior. I've been hesitating posting these vlogs of my everyday life because mostly on how I look. You will see in these videos that I look very, I look very different. Meaning my weight, I lost a lot of weight. Right now, I'm starting to gain back the weight that I lost, but I'm not there yet, so it's fine. But I would look seriously like sickly in these vlogs. But I want it to be really raw and real with you guys. So y'all be gentle though, be gentle in the comment section, okay? Like yeah. Lupus, the doctors say I have, is aggressive. Basically, when I don't feed him, or she actually, I'm gonna call her she because she's a bitch. So when you don't feed her medicine, she gets aggressive, which is what happened these past few months. So throughout the video, you will see clips of my experience in the hospital. I filmed the hospital room tour, skincare, like I try taking care of my mental health mostly in the hospital because that's all you can do. Like as soon as your mental health starts going down, best believe everything else follows. So that's how I tried staying occupied, and obviously I was planning a lot of content. My channel will not just be about lupus, obviously. Like I still love beauty, lifestyle, all that good stuff. So like expect that. And in December I filmed before I lost most of my hair, I'm gonna have a video on that too. Filmed a tutorial how to tie high ponytail. Well, I've been debating whether to post it or not because that's not my hair anymore, but my hair will grow back in Jesus' name. So my symptoms included first losing sensation in my feet, meaning in my feet right now, and before, well, less right now, but I still feel them. I felt pines and needles. And it's like every time I take a step, it's like I'm walking on a haystack. And at the same time, they're numb. And at the same time, they feel like anesthesia. I don't know how to explain it. But it also feels like I'm walking on cotton. I don't feel a lot of heat, or I don't feel temperature that much. Yeah, I have to like, something has to be extremely, extremely hot for me to feel it, or extremely, extremely cold. So basically when like I wear socks and my socks fall off, I don't feel it. When I wear shoes, I don't feel it. And it's just my feet area. Lately, actually, I've started feeling it on my left leg, like near this part. I don't know what it's called. The molar. It's called molar in French. I'll have it down below here. And my symptoms also included a lot of coughing, pain in the joint area, kidneys, but they weren't attacked that much as the first time I was diagnosed. That's a whole other story. This time my lungs were the victim. So it was really hard. I'm not gonna lie. Through this relapse, I couldn't sleep on my back. I had to sleep on my stomach because that was the only way I wouldn't cough, and I would sleep the whole night. So I had to put a pillow right here and sleep on it. Proteins in my urine. It's a lot. And I'm very grateful to be alive. And I'm still, recovering because I got out the hospital beginning of April. And when I got out the hospital, I was 45 kilos. And now I'm like 53 kilos. So that's good. I'm gaining back weight because I had never in my life been as thin as I was when I was hospitalized. A little history on lupus that doctors say that I have. Basically, when I first was diagnosed, attacked my kidneys, so I swelled up to the point where I had to have heart surgery. I still have the scar. Actually, I'm not going to show you guys. You guys will see it in the diagnosis video. So stay tuned and hit the bell so you're notified when I upload. So yeah, it attacked my kidneys, so I swelled up with water all around my heart. My whole body was filled with water, and I weighed 100 kilos. My normal weight at the time was 73, and I used to be thick. Okay, I used to be thick. When I say slim thick with your cute ass, that was me. That was me. Now I'm like skinny itty bitty, skinny itty Lari. Let's just love lupus. But I will get back to that, okay? Anyways, I had to have heart surgery to basically remove the water from around my heart because it was literally weighing onto my heart and preventing me from like breathing properly. So it had to go, and I was put on strong doses of medication to basically pee out the water. Like I peed pounds of water out of my body that year. Yeah, these past few months I had a major relapse. The fact that I stopped taking my medication regularly and suffered the consequences. So I'm never gonna do that again. Throughout this video, you guys will see my experience of what I went through at the hospital, my little vlogs. I vlog using my phone, and sometimes I would use a Snapchat filter because I get really raw and real, and you might not even recognize me. It's okay. It's okay because I was sick, like really sick, so, and super skinny. And the thing is, I didn't realize how skinny I was till I saw these videos, and I was like, dang, that's me? So I'm sorry if my friends and family are gonna watch this. I'm doing fine now, don't be too shocked, but that's my reality. That's reality of like a lot of people. So please comment, like, share this video if you care, and if you wish to join me on my journey of living with chronic illness. So right now I sound out of breath because there's a bit of liquid in my lungs that appeared lately, like recently, even, but apart from that, everything's fine. So I get out of breath very easily. I'm gonna film also a get to know me video. So if that's something you guys want to see sooner than later, let me know down in the comments below. And yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, because that's where I've been posting a lot of my experience as well. See you guys at the end of the vlog.
Like, apart from the lupus flare, I've also been really sick with like some lung bronchitis thing. It's not complicated. You guys, imagine my face was not swollen. Think about how cute I would look right now. Look at those braids. It's like... Good morning. I don't know if I'm shaking or not. Probably am. I'm not sure if I should use like the front camera or the back camera. Obviously the back camera is way better. There's like two, but then I can't see myself and I can't hold the phone properly. Anyways, this is my first... I'm shaking too much. Maybe I should put it down like this. Yeah. So this is my first lupus vlog, and this is my... I literally just blanked. This is day something at the hospital. All I know is on Tuesday, it will be exactly a month since I've been in the hospital, and my days here are numbered. I'm actually getting out Tuesday if everything goes well, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This has been one of the, most self-realizing hospital stays that I've ever been through. Mostly the most also challenging, even though I didn't go through a lot like the first time, but it really tested me. It tested my character, it tested my capabilities, and it really opened my eyes on a lot of things in life, about myself, about this lupus disease, this disease that really, it's a very vicious disease. It's so vicious and it creeps on you. And it's crazy how one symptom can bring out another one, then another one, then another one, But us lupus warriors, we keep on fighting. We'll fight. We'll keep fighting. Hello. I hope I'm not like shaking, because like I tend to shake a lot when I'm holding my phone this way. But hopefully I'm not shaking too much. So I just finished doing my skincare routine. I love how this is basically my side. Got my whole skincare. Ooh. And this is my roommate's side. These are my glasses, by the way. Like, the thing is, like, I do skincare because it's really a time where I take time for myself, and it helps a lot with my mental health. So like, skincare for me is more than just taking care of your skin. It's taking care of my soul, taking care of my mental mind, my mental health. Even at the hospital, I never, ever give up on skincare. Like, some days I might skip some days, but not all the time. Let's just talk about how glowy my skin is. Thanks to these products right here. I'm actually thinking about, what if I do a hospital morning routine? Like a skincare routine? And yes, this is a beer bottle. Well, a beer cup. Don't ask. Long story. So I literally just finished doing my bed, and I cleaned up the area just a little bit. And now I think I'm gonna do some schoolwork, take it easy little by little, not force myself too much. So I think that's it for today. It's Easter Monday, so I don't think doctors are coming today. Well, like not my main doctors anyways. And hopefully I get discharged tomorrow after a month of being in this hospital. So this is how I did my bed. This is how I like doing my bed when I can. And this is basically my area. It probably looks messy, but it's convenient. It's very convenient. Now you see that drawer right there? That thing is a lifesaver. I know it looks messy, but this charges everything. Even the nurses use this thing. It's a lifesaver. And yes, these are beer bottles. That's a story for another time. Now, if we come over here, this area, I know it looks mad messy, but like I said before, this is a lifesaver. Nurses use it, it charges everything. And if you are ever hospitalized for a long time, I highly recommend you get one of these things. Like, get them. They are amazing, okay? And I have my really long 2-feet charger, I have my tablet charger, I have my iPhone charger, and I also, this is also very important, you know when you have to go for scanners and stuff? Boom. I also have like a portable battery. So I charge that as well, because you never know. This is it's sort of messy, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But it's not that messy to me. I have like my masks, my hair tie, some lotion, because you know, you don't want to be ashy, and I think paper for work, because I'm going to be doing some math. And yeah, I try to make this area like, I try to keep this area as clean as I can, and just like not. This is always by my bedside, amazing, keeps my lips nice and fluffy all night, amazing. More skincare, hair oil. It's always good to oil your scalp. I have bananas, some cookies, my bag, and that box right there is actually my iPhone box, because I got a new iPhone when I was in here, the iPhone 11. And I swore to myself that I was never going to upgrade from my 8 Plus because of the damn home button, but I did it. I upgraded. So whenever I have to go for like scans or whatever, I just grab my bag, because you know, it got some some cash in there, you know. And yeah, that's like the only time I even open this area, and to grab some snacks, obviously. This area here is like my little secret area. It's closer to my bed, and I can just reach out and get anything here. This is like my mini trash can. I don't put food in there, just like mini stuff. And of course I have my bonnet, and this bag is the bag of surprises. Like, it stays here, it helps me out a lot, especially when I don't feel well enough to like move around. My lifesaver. This area is my everything area. I work on this area, I eat, and it's kind of low-key messy right now, but it's as clean as it can get. I got my AirPods here that I just reach out to sometimes. Got me, pill bottles for my pills, water, orange, boring stuff. I have my computer out right now because I'm going to do some work later. I got my food for this afternoon because the hospital food is nasty, and I've gotten permission to bring food from home. Over here is basically, the cupboard. This is her side. And this is my side. What do I have here? Okay, so here I have my jacket. I used to have like this big ass suitcase, but my mom took it home to like wash the clothes and stuff. And here I have the, what's it called? The vault, right? The vault. And this is where I put my laptop at night or when I'm out. I lock it. I got a few clothes here. I really can't wait to go home. And I actually already have my outfit planned for when I go home tomorrow. So I'm excited for that. That's pretty much it. When I don't have IVs and stuff right here, this area is one of my favorite areas to go to. Like, I love this area. So that side is my roommate's area. I don't think she feels comfortable for me showing her side, but yeah. She's an angel sent from God. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I always talk about her. She's amazing and really sweet old lady. Well, she's not really that old, but she's very sweet. But we share the window, so I'm just going to show you guys the view. I kind of feel bad coming here sometimes. This is the view. Paris is beautiful, as you can see. It is beautiful. We have the Eiffel Tower. I remember one of my rooms was on the 11th floor at the nephrology, and I had a room to myself, and it was beautiful. I had a beautiful view of the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, this is the view. She's lucky. She wakes up in the morning and this is what she sees. I actually really want to like show you guys the outside, like the outside of my room and stuff. Ooh, I'm shaking. Ooh. I really want to show you guys the outside of my room and stuff, but there are always people out there, so it's gonna be awkward, like vlogging, but we shall see. I might like sneak vlog. So this is the lounge. This is the hospital lounge. Wait. Oh, c'est joli là.
One week later.
Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment. It's actually going to be 1 week since I left the hospital after being hospitalized for a month. I can't believe it's been 1 week already. I believe it. About a week ago, I was leaving that damn prison and now I'm going back for a doctor's appointment. I have to take blood tests now once every week, every Wednesdays or Thursdays for the next 3 months. Which is fine, because the first time I was diagnosed with lupus and it was super bad, I had to do like blood test 3 times a week. So once a week, every Wednesday isn't bad. And the thing is, it's actually during my math session. So it could be on Wednesday morning, I have math. On Thursday morning, I have consumer behavior. But I'm a business student, by the way. I'm filming on my new iPhone 11, the front-facing camera, because I still feel too weak to hold my vlogging camera for now. And using my iPhone camera is way more discreet. I got this mini tripod from Amazon, and it's so small and so discreet, and my phone is so big. So I thought it was going to be perfect, and it is so far, but I really have to make sure it's secure because I don't want my phone to fall. And yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow at the doctor's appointment.
The next day.
And she tends to just say random things like that. Pretty sure you can hear her snore.
I'm currently at the scanner level.
Non, j'aurai un peu de chaleur là.
Can't wait to eat, cause this shit is nasty. This shit is nasty.
I just fetched my Subway. I hid it real well because I don't want no problems from the nurses. So